What's up, folks? It's your boy JS Go Man. We got Ooze Juice, 10 Triumph,
Yes, sir.
Yo Web.
Let's get it.
Cheers, man. We dedicating this episode to you,
Got
brother.
that old goal, huh? Right.
But I got a old English. Let's snap the crack
Okay.
on this.
Okay.
What is it?
Hold the OD.
Livewire number 29, folks. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Got that old goal, no doubt.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. Let's go. Ooze Juice, 10 Triumph.
Yes,
DJ
sir.
Webb is not here, but
Hey,
we're
one for
doing it.
yeah. Salute to DJ Webb, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Down that shit, O's.
Down it. Go. Let's get it. Chop that shit down, homie. One shot killer. The one shot 40 killer. Let's go.
And when you finish with that, you gotta go ahead and aim at the camera and shoot it, bro.
Okay. That's good enough.
That's good enough. Yeah.
Down to the Brownsville. Down to the Brownsville.
Oh, once we're at it, let's just finish it right now, right here.
No doubt.
That's the wrestling news and brews. That's the Ooze Juice. I know he's feeling oozy juicy. That's a Taden Triumph.
Copy that.
Oh,
Copy
yeah.
that, O's.
And
Got that Jack Daniels.
DJ
done.
Webstar. Man, I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, salute
we got,
to
we
DJ
got
Webb.
healing energy towards you, my bro.
Word. Peace, love, and light, and strength. Word. My man.
Wrestling news and brews, folks. We are here for live
Yes, sir.
Jack
wire
Daniels in the building
number
today.
29. Can you believe it's 29 already, folks?
Live wire number 29.
It is.
Yeah, 29 on
number
YouTube.
29.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Word.
Can you believe that?
Fuck.
It's been, and Triumph has been on at least half of those live streams.
Word.
And and that's what we're mainly doing at one point with the live streams. But with the EPs, we are back. Wrestling News is back. Wrestling News and Bruising is back. But in the big way, Ooze Juice, Triumph. Let's talk about Saturday night main event.
Let's get to it.
Let's do it, man. Yo, let's talk about that opening match, man. That tag team match. We had Braun and Seth versus Jay and CM Punk. Man, that pop. Let's talk about the pop. The entrance that CM Punk had. Oh, sorry, not Jay.
Talk about it.
Sammy, bro, that pop. They had the 8K camera, and that crowd went off, dude.
Yeah, let's
they went
talk
off.
about it. Ooze.
Shout out to
Hell
them.
yeah.
Word.
I think at this point, it doesn't matter where you pop up. By the way, this is a sellout crowd in Savannah, Georgia. Not even Atlanta, Georgia. The big city in Georgia. It was Savannah, Georgia.
Yes, sir.
Sold out, and to the rafters. By the way, somebody took a crowd pic, and to the rafters, it was sold the fuck out. It doesn't matter where you go. If CM Punk is on that card, you know you're gonna get a loud pop from him.
CM Punk and Johnson at that. Ooze.
And Cena. In fact, it don't matter who on the roster. Where were they last week? Like in South Carolina, North Carolina? That shit too. Heat. Like,
Yep.
You're starting to see the development of WWE hitting these smaller towns and just getting crazy reactions.
Well, Ooze, man, hate to cut you off on that one, but man, this is what it is. Like, oh, shout out to B Valentino. Oh, okay. Serious? Yeah, we live in picture. But this is what I'm saying, Ooze. The thing about all that, it's here, bro. Like, it's not like it was before with Vince. everything it will be shown. Every ability will be shown.
Right.
Nothing is gonna be hidden no more, bro. It's just like it's not what it used to be. You know what I mean? Basically, and now we're showing everyone's full potential. That's a for sure. So whenever you see these 5 matches, 4 matches, whatever the fucking small card is nowadays,
Excuse me.
the matches mean more, and that's what we saw right now from Saturday Night Main Event. Exactly. I like that we're getting started exactly on that shit.
The match itself, what do you guys think about the match, Trav, man? Like, the match itself, aside from what happened at the end, let's talk about the match itself. What happened? How do you guys feel about it?
I mean, I thought it was a good match. Of course, I didn't catch it. I had to go back and
likewise.
NBC and all that shit. But hey man, anything involving those guys, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? We predicted that Bronson was going to be that guy to step in. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we knew that was going to happen. It's a perfect fit for today's Hill team. Let's make it happen, man. I'm very interested to see where this story goes, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. We're getting the third member, Bronson Reed.
Let's go, Bronson Reed.
And this is what I told you guys on the group chat, man. I had even said that this is a 0.2 Deadly Alliance, man. With
a deadly, like a callback to Deadly Alliance, right?
It should be called that because, like, Paul Heyman was a part of that show. Everyone's nostalgic now these days, especially Triple H. How about we get, Deadly Alliance 2.0, man? Let's just bring that shit back. Why the fuck not? You know what I mean?
Make that happen for sure.
Absolutely.
Deadly Alliance. Shout out to the original Deadly Alliance.
Yeah, because you're bringing in a lot of Paul Heyman on that too, man. You gotta respect Paul Heyman, but now it seems like Paul Heyman's gonna be belittled in this faction, man. I'm already seeing it. Which when the Bloodline they had him on top tier. We'll see how it goes.
Well, maybe it's on purpose, maybe
because like it can't be the same shit, right Trent?
I mean, it could. It definitely could, brother. You know what I'm saying? And plus I think this guy might want to fall back a little bit, man. Paul Heyman's been running rampant for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's his time to maybe he wants to spend less time.
You know what? I agree 100% because, like, man, like Seth Rollins can talk his ass. I don't know if Braun Breaker can. I mean, Braun Breaker, because I love the whole Steiner, just the way they talk. But
that Steiner demeanor, you can see it. You can clearly see Scott's promo and mic skills, but Rick's fucking in-ring ability. Because
I bet you know what, man? It's because we're on Livewire, man. I'm telling you, man. I bet you he rocked him like a baby and was just like, yeah, you better be tough like me, motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. Like he grew up with the Steiners, so
he did,
that's
and
why he sounds like them.
People don't even realize this, right? People think that Braun Breaker is an NXT like warehouse production. No. Braun Breaker is one of the guys that people don't really know. He ran the Indies. He was in the Indies for a minute, and Scott was his trainer / manager.
And so
that's how
and Goldberg. A lot of his characteristics come from Scott and Goldberg. The only thing that you really get from Rick Steiner is his in-ring capabilities, because that's his son. He can really. If you guys remember back in the late 80s, early 90s wrestling, Scott and Rick, when they were a tag team, Scott was really good, but Rick was the one who could really fucking move in the ring. He just didn't have the charisma. He didn't have the promo and mic skills that Scott did. But Braun Breaker brings both of those worlds into one, because
exactly,
you know what I'm saying? Like you don't see that in a lot of these Nepo babies. They don't have you see it in Charlotte, you see it in Cody, you see it in Braun, but you don't see it in like Ava, the Rock's daughter. You don't see it in Tamina, Jimmy Snuka's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of Nepo babies you don't see it, and Braun Breaker is one of the guys that right now you can automatically tell 5-10 years from now he's gonna be at the top of his game, and it's gonna be the top of this fucking industry.
No,
we just gotta wait on it.
That. It was no doubt about that. It was. I feel like we're getting like that Batista evolution. But
yeah. That's another nod. That's another nod to that faction. That's a nod to
you know
that
what
faction.
I mean? Like I think we're getting that transition. It's just like and you could gamble, bro. You can gamble on any of these athletes, and you can just predict on what type of career they're gonna have. And it's hard, sometimes it's hard, bro. Like sometimes you get these draft picks and they burn out or something happens, man. But like that's why I'm glad of this team because Bronson Reed got hurt, but at the same time he didn't need to be in that match necessarily. If you think about that, he doesn't need to be in a match like that.
No, he
Bronson
doesn't.
Reed is already a fucking how do you say that? Like basically like he's already his own thing as itself. Like you don't need nothing more than Bronson Reed. So I'm loving this group. It looks legit, bro. I mean,
it does.
I'm not hating on that. Like that,
no,
it looks.
I'm fucking with it, man.
When we look at this group, everybody kind of compares this faction kind of similarly to to Evolution, right? My thing is, if it were similar to Evolution, the fourth guy wouldn't be Paul Heyman because Paul Heyman's a manager. When Ric Flair, the old school guy, which Paul Heyman is in this group, when Ric Flair was a guy, he was also an in-ring competitor.
True.
So if we look at this new group right now, you have 3 in-ring talents and 1 manager. So if they're gonna say this co-aligns with Evolution, who would you guys think the 4th man would be? We already have.
I mean, it could be Becky, bro. It could be somebody you gotta bring a woman in. Family. You know
I believe a woman should.
I think so too.
Get in that Triumph, man. Who honestly? Who do you think, rather than Becky Triumph, that would possibly look nice on that? I mean, because we've already seen John Moxley and what's your face? What's your face? God damn, bro! Like, he's Roderick Strong's chick. You know what I mean? Like they have that going.
Say that one more time because you broke up for me.
Roderick Strong, his woman.
Oh, like Marina Shafir.
Yeah, he's on with John Moxley. So, I mean, y'all, it could happen like something like that, but I don't know. I don't know what you guys think.
Yeah, you're right. I think if there's no other woman in WWE that fits the mold for this group, you look at people, you look at women right now who are veterans. The only other person I think that would kind of fit the mold for it would be Charlotte, but Charlotte doesn't work with this group. Charlotte's on SmackDown. Yeah. Look at the Raw women. The only person from Raw that kind of fits the mold of veteran / great in-ring worker / promo artist / heel is Becky. There's nobody else, bro.
Yeah, Becky should join for sure. I think
and her husband is the focal point of the group. You know what I mean? You're gonna look at who out of the 3 guys right now, who's gonna be the world champion. It's not Bronson. It's not Braun, which is crazy. I just realized both their names is Bronson. Like, it's not them two. It's Seth. So who else would Seth bring in? His wife.
That's a nice stable, bro. I'm glad they got it right because they went back with, you know what I mean. Like you don't want to go back to the. I forgot what their names were.
There's nobody, honestly.
You remember the 2 big guys and that old guy?
Authors of Pain.
Yeah, Authors of Pain. Like, I'm glad they're moving on from that big time.
I was just getting ready to get into that because I was going. I was going to say we should add my man, but I don't think he's on Raw.
Who's that?
Damn, I forget his name right now. I'm bugging. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about from New York though. He was down with Authors of Pain. Him and his wife.
Karrion Kross.
Karrion motherfucking.
Nah, man. Let's talk about Karrion.
Let's talk about Karrion.
That's my guy.
Let's talk about Karrion Kross.
Let's go.
Let me tell you one motherfucking thing, man. If there's anything that came off this WrestleMania, right, and it's not about the matches, none of that. The biggest story out of WrestleMania was Karrion Kross was left off the card. he was involved a little bit with AJ
That's his
Styles.
hometown, brother.
You know, he's from Vegas. You talk
Yeah.
about a guy who went from like literally people were trashing him on Twitter, Instagram, his entire time when he brought back to now he is the most talked about fucking wrestler in WWE.
Oh,
He
whoa.
is
Yeah.
his
He was one of my
merch.
Yes,
favorites.
His
sir.
merch went straight from website exclusive to now you can buy it in the arenas at live events. And he's not only that, like his merch is the top sold. He's number one in merch sales,
I'm fucking with him, man. I'm with
brother.
him on board.
And they say he's from Las Vegas, but he's really from fucking New
He's from the
York.
Bronx, bro.
He's
Let's
from the
keep it a
Bronx,
buck.
bro.
You know what I'm
Nice,
saying? DX is in the
nice.
building.
Let's keep it a buck.
Oh,
If
yeah.
WWE allows him to rekindle any type of persona, like the Killer Cross persona, the Black and Gold NXT persona, you got cash in your bag. There's no way WWE doesn't tell you. I'll tell you this.
Yeah,
Get
If
him in
you
the
guys-
storyline with him and fucking Damien, and let's get it. Two BX boys. Let's go. They should train together anyway. They got a
They
good
used to
chemistry.
train together anyways, bro.
Yeah.
Karrion Kross, Killer Cross, was one of the biggest names in the independent scene. When he got signed to WWE, he was formerly the White Rabbit in Lucha Underground. Killer Cross in TNA, he got signed to WWE. We know what happened. He got released during the pandemic. While he got released, he debuted for MLW and was one of the biggest stars in MLW. Freddie
Yep.
Prinze Jr., the guy who played Freddy on the Scooby Doo live action. You guys know the actor Freddie Prinze Jr. He started his own pro wrestling company, and this was when he was still released. Bray Wyatt and Karrion Kross were gonna be the lead people for that company. But what happened? Triple H took over the company, and the first two people he contacted, or the main two, was Killer Cross and Bray Wyatt. Killer Cross and Karrion Kross and Bray Wyatt.
Strowman.
At that moment, Karrion Kross went to Freddie Prinze Jr. and told him what was going on. Freddie Prinze told him, like, you'd be stupid not to go back to WWE. He then talked to Bray Wyatt, and Bray Wyatt said, let's go home. They came home. Obviously, Bray Wyatt passed away. Rest in peace, Bray Wyatt. But Karrion Kross hasn't really had the best transition back to WWE. Not a lot of people are behind him. It is only now that we're seeing the support because Karrion Kross did that promo on the Seth Rosenberg show. You guys know what he said. He said to the man in the tie, he was pissed off, by the way, because the only action he got during WrestleMania weekend in his hometown was at GCW, Josh Barnett's Bloodsport, which he fucking killed it at. Karrion Kross went on that promo and said to the guy in a suit and tie working in the truck, i.e. talking about Triple H or whoever was working the production truck, he told him, go fuck yourself. Let's talk. Let's talk.
Blast the music, get it back. I'm about to tell him to turn that shit down. My bad, fellas.
No, you're good. I can't hear shit anyways. But let's talk Karrion Kross, man. A guy who is really gifted in ring. He's really fucking gifted in the ring. He's gifted on the mic. What is the reason that you guys think that he's not that only now he's getting over?
And you know what the thing is, Zeus, man? I just want to bring this up real quick. It's just like you don't want to necessarily push that as soon as you've seen it. Like I think Triple H already seen it since the start, man. Honestly, that's 100%. That's 100% on my end because that's the way I see things. Like you should not push something just because you see it right then and there. You should push that shit when it's genuine. And my thing in my life, I feel everything should be genuine. You know what I mean? Don't
And absolutely,
rush.
you want it to be as
And
genuine.
me and Oos at the longest time. Oos said it since the start, man. Let's marinate things, man. And you should let it marinate. Don't push nothing because, man, as soon as you start building and building and building, that's WWE, man. They've always done this straight from the start, man. Even from Vince, even from his father, man. You gotta go straight to the fucking gray lines, you know what I mean? Like that sketchbook, you know what I mean? You gotta go to the old stuff. That's what I love, man. And we're always gonna be about that. All everybody, especially on this, we all feel the same type of way.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the way it should be approached also. But I'm just like, yeah,
No,
I'm
you're fucking 1000% fucking right. You want to fucking build it, bro. You don't want a straight shot to the fucking throat, like
and that's
put a
always
guy.
with AEW to me, man. It's not genuine. I know it's popping now. I love the Hurt Syndicate. I'm loving the
Yes.
We Hurt People. I'm playing that shit right now. We gotta play that shit, but
Yeah.
We Hurt People. That shit is badass, bro. We got MJF going up on that.
You know,
Man,
MJF in
gotta
the
show.
hurt.
You gotta, yeah, you gotta show
You
love
gotta
to
give
the
him,
Hurt
yeah.
Syndicate, man. That
No,
shit
and
is
this is a
fire.
rare occurrence on Wrestling News and Brews where we show love. But you know what? Hey, the Hurt Syndicate, and I'm always gonna be a fan of the Hurt Business, Hurt Syndicate,
Right.
Me
because
too. Me too. I'm
you
fucking with
took
them, man.
you took vets, you took Shelton Benjamin and Bobby
Right.
Lashley, and you made them when they
They
were running
they treated them right, man. You're right.
right.
You're right. It was,
WWE did too during the
wow.
pandemic. They fucking ran the pandemic area. Roman when he came back, yeah,
Yep.
you know it was a good story, but they didn't. They weren't
Fact.
running it stable wise. And now look at it, right? Cedric Alexander is a free agent, which is dumb. My honest opinion, Cedric Alexander as a free agent and getting released by WWE was stupid
That was
because
retarded,
it was
bro.
retarded. If I'm Triple H, and I understand MVP's fucking frustration, where like he's mad because I mean he said Triple H is racist. I don't really think he's racist, but he is
No, at
dumb.
all.
He
I don't
really
think
is
so.
dumb for fucking not producing something out of that story. The Hurt Business killed it in fucking the pandemic era. The fans were wanting it. When you got Bobby Shelton, the original Hurt Business, not Bobby and the Street Profits, Bobby
Yes.
and Shelton and Cedric
Shelton Benjamin.
Alexander, and
Cedric, yeah.
MVP as the the spokesman, the wise man, motherfucker, that was money, dude.
Oh
And
yeah.
you are seeing it now in AEW where MVP's also getting in the fucking mix. He's also wrestling, my man. Like
Not only
let's
that, exactly.
and now you add MJF to the mix, brother. Like MJF is no matter what you do with MJF,
Oh,
he's got every capability of being a face of a company that you could ask for. He's young, he's charismatic, he's great in the ring, he's good at storytelling, has great chemistry with people. I think that this having MJF in this stable is money, dude.
hey, brother, and me and my homie, man, we always talk about it. Bro, we've been talking wrestling since we were fucking in middle school.
Right.
So just to keep in tune with the like homie from so long ago, and the way we talk and the way we see things, it's so funny, man. Because like uh all like we kind of don't disagree. I feel like we have that same ooze relationship, man. Me and ooze haven't disagreed on nothing, man. I think always keep it real. We always do the same type shit, and that's that wrestling feel, man. Everybody feels that, but I'm glad that we're just bringing up all the topics, man, on one. And Tatum Triumph feels that type of way
Yeah,
too, man. Like
I do.
we're just in all that
Right. Word is bond.
at one. Yeah, word is bond, automatic. But man, I'm telling you, man, like this Saturday night main event to me, it's oh, man, like I don't know, bro. It's just shit I would have done in my universe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got this whole WWE 2K25, and we got our whole
I've been
universe. You know
fucking
what I
with
mean?
it, man.
Like, yeah, I'm fucking with it, bro. Like, this is cool because you're getting a mini POE, and that's what it feels like. It's a POE in my the way I see things. But at the same time, man, then you're bidding up for a bigger POE. And you know what? And I've been seeing that Vince has been hating, bro. I don't know if you've been seeing all this shit about Vince. That motherfucker is a hater, man. Like,
He is.
I don't know if you've been seeing this, Oos. Let's talk about it.
Vince
Let's
has been
talk about it.
hating. Hold on, yeah, put me on, cause
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't.
no, I'm
Yeah,
telling you, we're gonna put you on, bro.
put me on, cause I thought he was
Nah,
listen.
he was hating, bro. He hasn't talked to Stephanie or Triple H, bro. He hasn't talked to his own daughter since the whole shit because
Wow.
they voted him out. Let's talk about it, Oos.
Yeah.
Well,
Go ahead. Go ahead, Trav. Let me hear you, bro.
I think it was good for business that they voted him out. No,
I'm down with that 100%.
isn't that good for business? I think
No, it's great. It's great for business, brother.
if he was in the other seat, still making decisions like that, he would have voted Triple H and Stephanie out if they had those allegations and things of that nature.
Bro, just look at old
It would have been good
episodes
for business.
and you're gonna see the talent, the future talent always being held back. At least in this world, we're getting
Oh yeah, he was
talent. You know what I mean?
so
We're
much
getting
wasted talent that came
that
through
they
WWE when he was in
deserve it. I
charge.
love it, bro.
Right.
Especially in NXT, they've been pushing talent hard, bro.
I don't know, man, because some Triple H been doing a little bit of that too as well, though. Let's keep
Oh,
it a
Triple
buck.
H has been, but on the
he
NXT level, if you think about it, man,
NXT
they've been
level's
passionate.
thriving.
They've been pushing the right people at that
Yeah,
too.
they've been thriving.
But
Yeah.
the only thing that sucks is just the development. It's like when you know, just in sports, man, football, basketball, when you got to rebuild. I feel like the NXT has been rebuilding since 2023 at least. You know what I mean? Because we lost Undisputed Era. We lost a lot of groups, a lot of fucking people. And the thing is, I'm glad that NXT is building up, man. You got to look at it like as in sports, and we all see it like like in sports, man. It's just it's great that we're already on that level that we're gonna get to see it back to the good old days. It's gonna happen. It's just gonna take a process because, like I said, I felt like the NXT roster back in the day, 2016, 2017, that was the best fucking NXT roster of all time, bro.
Absolutely. The 2016, 2017?
Bro, I'm telling you, man. Hey, tell me I ain't wrong, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Give me 1 second. Hold up. I gotta just double check something real quick.
I'm telling you, man. 2016, 17, all that type.
I forgot to touch on something though.
Yes, sir.
I was busy trying to set my phone up and things of that nature and text my son, but the Hurt Business. Let me just say something.
Man, let's talk about the Hurt Business, bro.
I love what they're doing. I love that the Hurt Syndicate move. They're another company, whatever, but they really support the Fourth Rope brand.
Fuck yeah! And you know what? And DJ, Webb, Tramp, don't get it twisted, man. Don't get it twisted at all, bro. Like we're all talking about wrestling. At the end of the day, it's all wrestling. Like
I'm not a big fan of AEW. That's why I say that.
I'm the same way. I'm the same way, brother. But at the same time, you talk about what you want to talk about because, at the end of the day, man, like we're talking wrestling, and these sometimes me and Oos like shit on that company, but I mean, it's what it is. You know what I mean? You're going with a major leaguer.
I watch highlights of that company. I don't really get a chance to see a lot of things. I know that they are trying to recreate, kind of like merge old WCW with a little bit of ECW flair to it.
Yeah.
I do know that about the company. I'm glad that company exists. Only the reasons because of some good talents that we do, like and have another option to go to if WWE do some bullshit to them. So at least they got somewhere else to go. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool for that. But the Hurt Business as a collective, I fuck with them heavy. I think MVP is a real dude. I think Bobby Lashley is a real dude. You know what I mean? Cedric Alexander, all those guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shelton Benjamin. My bad. I said the other guy, but he's not. He used to be part of them kind of, but they really support
Cedric Alexander, bro. If they get him back in there in AEW, man, let him get in there, bro.
I think that shit happens, dude. Honestly,
that would be dope to get Cedric Alexander.
When he was released, that 30-day clause is up. I think they're probably waiting for the next major. What is the next major PLE? Probably All In, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. All In. Coming up this summer.
All In Texas,
bro. Let's look at the seats. Let's see how they go on that. We'll see, bro.
We break rules, we break checks, we break arms.
There you go.
And
guess who? People? Yeah, him, Westside, and Dizzy does that because they support Fourth Rope. I think MVP is like the chairman of that organization. So.
I'm telling you, man, the whole fucking crowd singing that shit.
you out, make it go viral. Yeah, we want the money and all the titles.
And all the titles.
Uh-huh.
Yo, we hurt
People.
We hurt people. We hurt people. We hurt people. Yeah, we hurt people. We hurt people.
Let me. I'll be right back. Let me grab another brewski.
We
Okay.
hurt people.
Do your business,
Yeah,
brother.
we hurt people. We hurt people. We hurt people.
And there's so much.
That's my jam, bro. I'm telling you.
It's so much wrestling shit.
We hurt people.
I want to give a shout out to a couple of cats too, man.
All right, you know what? Hold on. I got you, bro.
Bringing you the merchants of hurt. If your career needs a boost, man, I can get you some work.
All right.
I want to give a couple shout outs.
Shout outs to Tate and Trent, man.
But first of all, shout out to Webb, man. Peace and love to you, my brother. You know what I'm saying, and your family. Peace, love, and light to you.
Exactly.
Word. We see you next week. I know the science. I know what it does when you lose a loved one and the anniversary comes up. I know the whole how that whole goes down. Everybody, man. I know how the feeling is. So salute to you first and foremost. And I want to give word. We love you. Part of the team, man. You already know, man. We locked in. You already know the science with that, man. For surely. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? And I want to give a shout out to my man from Inglewood. My man Cino used to be my barber. I grew up around homie. He got a new project out, and he got a wrestling track on here. You know what I mean? Called Booker T. That's one of my favorite tracks off. Make sure y'all go lock in and go get that King from the Fourth album, man. And shout out to the whole Inglewood, New Jersey. Shout out to my man Cino, got a new album out. You know what I mean? King from the Fourth. And I also want to shout out another dude that I just got put onto his music. And he's from Jersey. He does a lot of wrestling themes, man. He made a couple of albums, Dark Side of the Ring, Part 1 and 2. He got Doom Was Right. He just dropped that. So those are 3 albums that he dropped for 2025. And he got a lot of wrestling theme music. And he's dope. He's fire. He got the whole luchador theme going on. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Action Figure 973. Look at his name, Action Figure 973. 973 is a New Jersey area code. Pretty much the Passaic area, Patterson, Passaic area, things of that nature. So, yo, shout out to him. Word up. Shout out to my son, Liam, and the whole crew. Shout out to Scrolls of Rawness, of course. You know, I'm still waving that flag. Shout out to my cousin, DJ God G. You know what I mean? Word. So, I just wanted to give a shout out to everybody, man. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. Shout out to Fourth Rope. Shout out to Dizza. Shout out to Westside Gun. They doing a great thing. Shout out to Zilla. Championship, you know what I mean? He doing his thing, House of Glory. You know what I'm saying? He doing his motherfucking thing, man. Hopefully we see him in the league soon. You know what I mean? In the big league soon. So he got House of Glory, Fourth Rope champion. You know what I'm saying? So let's go. Reality wrestling. He doing his thing.
I'm loving all that. And not only that, Trump, man, hopefully you remember everything you just said. Hopefully you remember all that you just said.
Yeah.
And let's run it back on that EP.
Yes,
because,
sir.
We got all that on that live stream, which that's just like, man, you gotta give your shout outs, you gotta give your blessings. I mean, goddamn, man, you got to give it all. Like, I don't know how people just go by that.
And I want to shout out to you and Oosh too. I got a lot of shout outs, man. Y'all brought me.
I know. But
very grateful to be here. You know what I'm saying?
Since we are on that live wire, man.
Word.
You know, we say what we gotta say, but man, truly on that, man. I'm just glad that just the build that you have. The foundation that you created yourself. Hey, it's all props to you, brother. And this is what we talk about on that live wire. You gotta show off all that praise, man. You know, it's life. It's life.
I'm waving that WNB flag. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. You've been waving it so fucking high, man. That's the crazy thing. You know, and when you had told me on that other, I'm not gonna get all into all that what we talk about, but just to show love, Triumph's always been on that 100%. He's been building that, and likewise, bro. I've been building that shit too on
Yeah.
the real, man. Like straight up, man. It's
Hey,
just
man, we
like
family, man.
I
We
don't know, man. It's just, exactly we're
we locked
family.
in.
We
That's it.
locked in. But at the same time, man, I just have this feel for it, man. I'm just like, damn, man, I've been wanting to do this for so long, and I'm glad to be doing this, especially on like a level where I just like I know goddamn well I'm not gonna fail
Nah,
because
you're
like
not gonna fail.
I'm not a fucking 18, 19-year old. I'm not a 20-year-old. I'm not a mid 20-year-old.
All you
I'm
gotta
not a
do is
fucking 30-year-old. I'm about to be a motherfucking 35-year-old man, and I say this proudly, man. I say it because
what's up, brother.
all the years, I'm at that mid, you know what I mean? And it's just like, man, I'm honored, honestly. Time.
Life is a blessing, man. And yo,
Hey, honestly, bro, like
when it comes,
from Oos, like, and it's just crazy, man. I love this, honestly, man, because like I've gained a brother and he has a family right before my eyes.
right.
No,
It's
yeah, that's
That
crazy.
was a
crazy.
journey. We saw him
It's
have his
crazy,
since I've
man.
been here. It's been a journey. We saw him have his
Wow.
first kid,
Right,
man.
Oos?
No
Wow.
word. Yeah,
Like you're
even
building a family right now, brother, right before my eyes. Like,
yeah.
god damn, bro. Like
Shout
it's
out to
it's
Little
so
Goose, man.
sweet just to even talk about it. But man,
Yeah,
I'm glad with
man.
the crew,
Damn.
bro. I'm glad how everything's building a solid to the foundation. It's gonna build. But
It
man,
is.
goddamn, man, gotta show love to
Even
what's on here, brother.
even since Trav and Webb joined, man, like
Right?
the journey's
It
been
got
crazy.
even better. You know what I mean? Like, goddamn,
Hell
like
yeah.
crazy
Get some
how things work, man.
like-minded individuals together, and
Right.
we create a family,
But
man.
for
You know what I'm
Oos to
saying?
have
Oh yeah.
like his own family right before my eyes is just
Yeah,
like, god damn, man. Just like,
part
you
of
know
the
what,
journey, man.
Oos? God bless you, my brother. Like, I know you're going through it all, and I'm here. I'm always gonna support you, my bro. But
Look,
Absolutely. Thank you so much, brother, man.
likewise, man. We all, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Us. I
I ain't
appreciate it,
trying to
man.
talk about this on the EP, but man, since we're on
Hey,
that live
man,
wire, I
this is
gotta
live
talk
wire,
about
But
like
it.
you
this
said.
is live. Yep. Absolutely, Trav. You know what I mean?
Look, like he said, we talk about whatever we want on here, man.
This is
It's our
live
truth.
wire, man.
You know what I'm
One
saying?
thing I
Yes,
want to talk about,
sir.
I want to ask y'all. By the way, I love y'all, man. Thank you for that. I
Love you
appreciate
too,
that.
brother. You know what
Hell
I'm
yeah.
saying?
One thing I want to ask y'all, tomorrow's a big wrestling day. We got
Lot of
we
wrestling.
we have WWE, we have NXT Battleground going head to head with TNA. I don't think it's head to head, but you know what I mean? Like
Mm,
they're both running a PLE together on the same day at the same time. So like what do we got? You know what I'm saying?
that's the cards. I don't know the cards.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure that out right now. I'm trying to look up
Also
TNA's
too,
IG.
I saw that AEW was doing something too.
Are they really?
Yeah, bro. Like they're running something this weekend as well. I don't know if it already passed, or I
They
don't
just
know if it's next weekend. I know they're
they
running
need
that Dallas and Texas like we were talking about.
they need a fucking streaming platform and shit, man. They gotta get
Well, they
down with
got
something.
HBO, but like I don't know, they got it all figured out.
They
Like
don't.
I don't know, bro. It just seems like all lopsided and shit. Like how the fuck do you let us know? Like at least WWE let us know what the fuck what to watch, but it's just like they're just like, bro, do they even have TV time to promote that shit to change up another network or what? Just like, bro, that's why like AEW is just like out of nowhere sometimes.
Yeah,
Well,
that's why
tomorrow
I'm not so in tune because you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we gotta get
tomorrow
on some shit.
Yeah,
tomorrow
yeah, we got juice.
we have the NXT first we have the NXT Battleground card
Oh, double or
live.
nothing.
Oh, double or nothing?
Yeah, that's coming out on the tomorrow on Sunday. Yeah, on
Double or
Sunday we got
nothing's
double or
tomorrow
nothing.
too?
Yeah, yep. That's what I'm saying. We
So
got the
oh
NXT,
fuck.
got the NXT card, and we got the double or nothing on
Yeah, we got
tomorrow
NXT
too.
Battleground
So it's
versus.
gonna be two.
Okay, well, I have the NXT card. Can someone pull up the AEW Double or Nothing card?
I got you, bro.
So for NXT, we have the 6-man tag team match with Hank and Tank and Josh Briggs versus the Culling, Brooks Jensen, Nico Vance, and Sean Spears. We also have the North American Women's Championship on the line. Sol Ruka versus Kelani Jordan. We have a regular singles match between Tony D and Stax. Finally going head to head after the betrayal at Stand and Deliver. We have the TNA World Champion Joe Hendry versus Trick Williams for the TNA World Championship, which is crazy to me because you have TNA who has a PLE pay-per-view same day as NXT, but the TNA champion is wrestling on the NXT card.
Okay.
Crazy. Well, we'll see. And then we have the NXT Women's Championship on the line, Stephanie Vaquera La Primera versus Jordan Grace. And then we have the NXT World Championship, the ruler Oba Femi versus the Deaf Wonder Miles Bourne. That's fucked up.
Hey, yo, Joe Hendry.
Okay, yeah, we going on that too, and that Double or Nothing card. We got the AEW Championship. We got the Hurt Syndicate versus the Sons of Texas. So, this makes sense. We got Goldust, and we got the guy that used to hang up with Le Champions, right?
Sammy
Guevara, Houston
versus
Zone.
who?
So we're gonna have them because they're the tag champs. I'm not following, but at least I'm getting it now. So yeah, we got that tag championship going right there. We got that Owen Hart Cup or whatever it's called. Hangman Page versus Will Ospreay. That's gonna be a fire ass match, I feel. Then we got Mercedes Moné versus Jamie Hayter for that championship. You know damn well fucking Sasha Banks gonna lose that title. You know 100% she's gonna lose, man, because she has not even been pinned. We have this Mike Bailey, Speedball Bailey.
Speedball Mike Bailey.
Yes, sir. Versus Okada for that Intercontinental Championship, and Okada gotta retain, man. There's no way about that, man. Fuck that. We got that Paragon versus the Dos Collins family. You know, basically the Undisputed Era versus the family bullshit. We got the FTR going crazy on it against the Garcia and McGinnis. But the one that everybody wants to see, apparently, we got that Anarchy in the Arena. It's going to be a 6-man type of deal, 12-man tag. We got women in this shit too. So, man, the women are going to be going crazy on this. Like right now, I'm looking at it. It's the Bucks, John Moxley, Cesaro, Wheeler Useless, is always like to say. Wheeler Useless. That Hartwell, whatever you said her name was.
Indy Hartwell, yeah.
She on there. Not Indy Hartwell. I forgot her name. She's on that other side anyways. But we got Kenny Omega. We got Swerve Strickland. We got damn, bro. We got fucking we got the Ops crew, bro. Samoa Joe. Damn, bro, that's already enough for everything, bro. And my man over there in New Japan Wrestling. It's gonna be fucking crazy, that fucking event.
Let's get back to Saturday night's main event. One thing I want to bring up to you guys, the one thing we haven't fucking talked about all night. We had the return of quote unquote the quarterback, the captain, Cody Rhodes, returned to WWE after losing the WWE title to John Cena. Returned back to WWE to save Jey Uso from getting fucked over by John Cena.
Let's talk about it.
Setting up a match between Cody and Jay versus Logan and John Cena.
Let's go.
What are your thoughts on that? For me personally, I think that it's a great way to set up a match. But the one thing I do not like about this is that this match tells me that there's not going to be a WWE Championship or a World Heavyweight Championship match at Money in the Bank.
Yeah, that's
Which,
true.
all in all, like let's bygones be bygones, bygones be bygones. Money in the Bank is one of the bigger pay-per-views of the year, in a sense, because you're now WWE's putting them in stadiums rather than arenas.
Between me and you.
So I don't know. That's the only thing that puts it. But other than that, I do love the fact that Cody's back. I do love this tag team match, but I do not like, because when you have a championship match at Money in the Bank, right? It gives you that kind of eerie feeling that the winners of the Money in the Bank matches are going to cash in on the world champions at the end of the pay-per-view. What are you guys' thoughts? Tell me how you guys feel. That's my personal opinion.
Hey man, I think that's right. I think that I never said in that matchup, which was great. We want to see that happen, right? But
Right.
it's not going to be a championship on the line between the World Heavyweight Championship. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. You know what I mean? Do we know if they're going to be something set up where somebody can get a briefcase and cash in some things, or where we at with that?
That's the thing, right? Like that's why I was upset, is because when you put both of them in the same match, like obviously, somebody can cash in, but when you have two separate world championship matches or just one, you can have two separate cash-ins. The possibilities are endless.
Okay.
So that was my only problem with it, is now that you have both champions in the same match, you can't really, you know what I mean? But it could be interesting. I could be wrong. We'll see. You know what I mean? I do love the fact that Cody's back. When do we get the ultimate payoff, though? Like, obviously, we know Cody's going to be the one to win the
Yeah,
championship.
they brought him
back
in
from
a
Cena.
rush. If you think about it, yeah, you're right. Because like, I was even asking my own bro. I was like, man, are they gonna do this on SummerSlam, or are they gonna do this on Money in the Bank? Because like, I would have loved to have CM Punk versus John Cena at Money in the Bank. Like, what happened?
Right.
And it became a tag team match, like they said, and a lot of fans exactly where they were saying like, whoa, yeah, you're gonna waste this match with Logan Paul in a tag team match. Like, this is, yeah, of course they would book this on WrestleMania type shit, but man, if you think about this, it's still a waste. Man, what do y'all think?
Yeah, you're right, bro.
It is a waste, bro.
There's a waste. We love to see that happen. I get the whole storyline of it. That's peace. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Since y'all want to do some
At least
bullshit,
they didn't throw it
Logan
on a
Paul.
WrestleMania match.
Well, they'll line that up for that. How many more pay-per-view we got till Survivor Series? We have
True.
we have SummerSlam, so maybe
We have SummerSlam here in Jersey. We have Money in
Yeah,
the
I got
Bank.
2 nights. Let's go, man. Y'all better go, bro. That's what I'm saying.
we
Y'all
gotta
better
find a way,
fucking
man,
go.
because that shit is,
Let's get in tune with that, man. All
got a
right, I
couple
might have to go to
connections
the
out
restroom real
there.
quick. I'll be back.
All good.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a crazy name, Mount Liquor Masterpiece. Go ahead, Trav. What you saying?
We gotta try to get into SummerSlam. I want to do Fourth Rope, and I want to do SummerSlam. Fourth Rope is happening next month. SummerSlam,
It is.
of course, in August.
No, it is. I don't know if DJ met him.
Yeah.
Not Derek, but your cousin DJ. We have a dude that works with us at the spot.
Okay.
He's actually tight with Mello. He's tight with Trick. He's tight with some AEW guys. I didn't know this. I don't want to say his name on IG.
Works? You see how the world works? That's crazy.
What he does is, I'm only going to give you just. I'll send you the personal shit on off air.
Okay.
But this dude that works for us at the place, at the spot, he I met up with him. He been knowing that I'm into wrestling. Me and Weber are into wrestling and etc. We talked and he showed me all this stuff on his phone. When he told me, I thought he was bullshitting. And then he showed me on his phone, like, oh, he's tight with so and so. He's boys with Mello. Mello flew him out for what you call for WrestleMania and for what you call. He was with Trick at Stand and Deliver. Dude is tight, and he's also tight with West Side Gun.
Nice.
We are getting. I don't want to sound like I'm leaking this shit or anything, but according to him,
yeah,
the fourth rope is taking place during SummerSlam weekend, but in New York, in the city, in New York, in the city. So
that's in August, no? Or is it next month?
August. It's in August, yeah.
It's in August. Okay. Okay.
According to him, again, Trav, I'll tell you, I thought this guy was full of shit. I really did, like just based off of hearing it. But then he showed me his evidence and shit. I was like, oh damn. I'll text you his IG so you can look at it. But dude is tight with Trick, tight with Mello. He's tight with West Side Gun. He's tight with fuck from AEW, man. What the fuck's his name? God damn, I can't even remember. But he did offer me and Webb, like, if you guys need him as guests on your show. We said, sure. Like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, Trick Williams on this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, I'll ask him this question first.
Yeah, let's definitely get him on.
Yeah. So Webb can elaborate more on it, but we knew. I'll put you this way: he was so passive aggressive the first time I met him and shit. Like, I'd hear him when we share the same elevator. He'd say like, "Oh man, I gotta get home. I gotta watch NXT," because he knew that I was a part of a podcast, Wrestling News and Brews. Mind you, my whole job knows of this podcast, but he found out about it. He dropped little subtle hints like, "Oh, I gotta go home, watch NXT." He'd walk out the elevator, you know what I mean, just to kind of make me, like, kind of let me know, like, I watched the shit too. It wasn't until like a few weeks ago when he had brought that shit up and showed me shit on his phone, and he said, "If you guys need, Trick or any of them as guests," I looked at Webb. I was like, "Man, if he is legit, like, fuck
bring
yeah,
Trick on. Of course.
Trick Williams on this podcast,
Tell
man."
me with a blind wig on. You want to talk about Trick
Then
Williams?
again,
I'm at your head top. You already know what time it is. Let's talk about it. I ain't never backing down to
Average Joe.
Belly poking out, you probably can't touch your toes. Keep popping off a bust your ride in the nose. I'm never backing down
From
to an
Average Joe.
give me a second. I just got to piss real quick.
I ain't never backing.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you that Average Joe, bro. I'm literally like eating dinner, bro. I'm just chilling, Trump. And I hear this banger, bro. The Average Joe. Oh my god! Like, that's why I don't put too much of it because I don't want to get copyright on that thing. But damn, bro, that shit was fire, man. I'm just like, you know what? Like, at the same time, bro, I had like these vibes. Like, I know what Trick was doing, but at the same time, I don't think he's about that life in a way. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think WWE will let him. But kind of reminded me a little Waka Flocka Flame, bro. When like he kept fucking saying, "You an Average Joe," like, bro, the way he was saying it, like, it got me some Waka on that shit, bro. Like, the on there. So I was like, damn, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just like, I'm happy that WWE is doing this. Like, Vince, he would never, bro. He doesn't know what the fuck. You know what I mean? Like, how the fuck do you know what the fuck's going on in street life with the fucking old ass white man that loves to golf? You know what I mean? Like, how do you get in tune with the crowd and like that? You know, everything, right? Everything that's going on is just like, man, fuck that shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, with Triple H and all this, everybody running the shit right now, like, they know what's going on. Like, I could tell already. Like, the music's different. Like, the wrestling's different. Like, the storylines are different. Ain't about no fucking bullshit, nasty, fucking garbage storylines. Like, everything's like where it's supposed to be at. About time, you know what I mean?
Word.
About time.
Super about time.
God damn, it only took long enough, right?
I sent you something. I sent something in a group. Another good theme a song for us, man. We
Oh
talk
yeah,
about the
for sure,
wrestling and shit.
sure, man. Hell yeah, man. Definitely got to put those things on that as well. But yeah, man. Hell yeah, man. That's a good thing. It's like this is what it's truly about, man. It's just for us to fucking vibe out.
Vibe
We,
out,
we,
man. Getting
we
the
share
vibe.
our own opinions,
Sit back, yeah.
Word.
put on our own music, put on our own
You
shout
just,
out,
you,
and
you, you,
and that's what it's gonna be like. Hey, shout outs to Oos. Oos always throws this shout outs, and you know what, Triumph, man. I'm
got
glad that you
another one.
threw yours, and you know what? That's not the like. Remember what you just said tonight, man. Keep that same energy
What's
because
that? Which one? I heard a
that
lot of
next
things tonight.
that next EP, bro, you better shout the same out. You better shout out the same people that you shout out tonight, man. Like keep that same energy.
I always shout
And
out
on
everybody,
that
man. For sure.
EP that's coming out next weekend when we all do it,
Yeah.
just keep that same energy, bro.
I mean, I
Just
always keep the
always
same
shout out.
energy, man. I'm Trav, man. That's
Yeah,
one
yeah,
thing
no, no,
about
about
me.
how you did tonight, bro.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
do that shit, same shit
Of course,
on
man.
that
We
EP,
going
bro.
yeah,
Because
let's keep shouting people out, man. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Let's
man,
just keep
that's a
on
good
showing
thing.
love to
I'm
everybody,
glad.
man. That's what I'm about, man.
I'm
I did
glad,
that
bro.
tonight because you know what I'm saying. During the course of the week, we all live lives and things of that nature. A
Yes,
lot of
sir.
things happen in the week. You know, you come to do revelations of things that all tie in because
And
universe
like you
ties
said,
you
bro,
in
new things
right?
happen every week, man.
every week.
That's
So we just every week we just
Absolutely.
want to shout our peoples out. That's it, man.
exactly.
That's the
Hey,
same
Oos,
energy.
man, we got a whole lot of crazy energy coming out this whole week. Especially with these trades. I'm glad like they don't have nothing on no more releases. Hopefully not. I'm good with the whole roster we got. But there's a couple. Hopefully they end up resigning. We did see what had happened with um she was a part of that deal with on NXT with those. I'm sorry, bro. Like it's just that redhead and that other one. I wish they were still a fucking
Hey
union
man,
on that
listen,
type
I
of shit.
forgot Karrion's cross name tonight, dog. I'm
Yeah, yeah,
buzzing.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah, yeah.
saying? So it's all
But
love, man.
I think Uso knows what I'm talking about, bro. Remember those two chicks that were like the tag team champions, and they released that one blonde chick, and they kept the red haired one. Like Uso knows what I'm talking about. Um, they're part of that union type shit. Remember?
What you call?
He's gonna get it.
Fatal
Yeah.
Fatal Attraction?
No, no, not them. It was remember the red hair one, and then that blonde. They released the blonde one. Dude, I'm just my bad. It's my fault.
It's all good. From NXT?
Yeah, bro. Like they brought him in the main roster. Remember they had that match with Ronda
Oh,
Rousey and
Alba Fire and
Bake. Yeah, Alba Fire. Like I'm
Alba
still
Fire and
clueless. Bro? Why would they release her? Like, how did they bring Alba Fire back, bro? And not
it was Alba Fire and Isla Dawn.
I like Dawn, bro. She was so good in the ring. Like what?
She
Like
was and not to mention when Isla Dawn was in NXT, they gave her the fucking the production entrance of a fucking lifetime.
yeah, bro. Like Sean was high on her. So I'm just like,
Bro.
what the fuck? I didn't get none of that. And
And
bro,
not to mention that Clash of the Castle
I know
last
we talk
year.
about the females a lot. But I'm telling you, man, I didn't Dawn had
Well,
everything going on, bro.
Clash of the Castle last year, they
Come on.
fucking won the tag team championships.
She was just
So
good in the ring, bro. She was doing her thing. That's I don't get that shit, bro, at
she
all.
was good. She was great. You know what I mean? It was just a matter of who's this? Lone Wolf 420.
Oh,
Cheers, folks.
oh yeah, this is from my drinking community. Shout outs, bro.
What's up, Lone Wolf?
He found his way onto the drinking side of the wrestling podcast. But yeah, man, it's me, Jessica Main. We got Ooze Juice, my boy Tin Tramp. And yeah, this is what we do, man. We talk wrestling, we drink some beers, and we get high. And I just fucking around.
Get buzzed up a little bit, you know.
Yeah,
What I
a
mean?
little buzzed
We
up a
do,
little bit. It's
you
just
know.
like
Love.
anything goes on
My
this
man drinking
thing,
one
you
of
know
my
what I
favorite
mean?
beers right now and shit.
Exactly.
I'm gonna crack my other joint, man. That's finished by Jack and Daniels and Coke, so I'm just gonna crack my other shit.
Oh,
No arrogant bastards going on right here. Shout out. Oh yeah.
Hey yo, Trent, yeah, show up that
Stone.
man. It's a badass
that's
fucking can,
Stone
bro.
IPA, man.
That
Yeah.
is a
That's Stone,
crazy ass
man. They
fucking
made arrogant
can.
bastard. They made
I like
a
that
whole
green
bunch
and
of
black
shit.
to it.
Yeah.
That looks badass, bro. Hell
Word up.
yeah.
IPA. Let me take my finger off. Word.
I
Hell
see
yeah.
it, bro. That's a badass fucking can, bro.
Word. So yeah, man. So what other news we have, man, in wrestling
Oh,
that
I
we
just
didn't
want to say
cover?
my
Let's see what
condolences
else.
go out to your sister, brother.
Hey, Web.
Man,
Yeah,
shout out to
Web, man.
Webb.
Yo, word,
Definitely this man would
word, Web.
always come up with the combo, especially like like not just a combo, bro. Just like uh, he just always come up with something new, and we missing that. That's why we had to go on the live stream, but best believe on that fucking EP coming up, man, you gotta have the whole crew on that one. So it's
We're gonna be there. You know what I'm
gonna be
saying?
lit as
Yep.
fuck, man.
Most high willing, we all be there. Nothing,
Yes, sir.
weekly things happen during the week, and we got families and we have families. You know what I'm saying? We have a life. So sometimes things happen, man, and it's real. Listen, anything with anybody losing anybody, man, I can attest to that, man. I'll go through that. I'm still one of my mother's death, my uncle's death, friends that have passed during the course of the 2 years since I've been on this podcast with you guys. A lot of things happen. So I can
Word.
understand somebody needing time to grieve. I can understand somebody needing to tend to their family and their kids and things of that nature. Things happen. Raising a 16-year-old right now. You know what I'm saying? So
What is
anything can
one
happen
news?
during the week. You know what I mean? So, you know, life
No.
is crazy like that, man, for sure. You know what I mean? So my heart is with our brother Webb. Most condolences to your family and this peace, strength, light.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I mean? Word and love.
No, where
You know what I'm saying? So that's we
where is
here.
Yeah,
Vaughn?
none but
Family,
love,
you know what
brother.
I'm saying?
Can y'all hear me?
Hopefully you're doing good, Web. Yeah, we
Can you
can
guys hear
definitely
me?
hear you. Yep.
Yeah, no, no. Word is Bond, man. Hey, shout out to Webb. Sorry, I had to put my charger on the iPad real quick. But yeah, no, like going off of what Trav said, man. A loss is definitely the hardest part of life at most points. Trying to adjust and get reacclimated without the person that you love is there.
Yes,
So,
sir.
not getting into details, but hey, Webb, man, we miss you, man. Definitely see you next week. But shout out to you and shout out to the family. So,
Word.
definitely got you in our prayers this weekend.
Sure.
Yeah, man, we love you, brother. So,
See you next week, my
yeah.
man. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Hell
And
yeah.
look, and listen.
a whole lot of bullshit I was spilling earlier, man. I'm just like, just trying to keep the light up on things and stuff.
Yeah.
You
But you
know,
know what? Hey, you want to keep the light up on shit? Let's be real, man. We got a whole lot of good shit coming up, man.
oh, for
Word.
sure, man.
We got fucking the impending WWE draft, which should be coming up soon.
It's gonna
Yes,
be
We
sir.
have
fire, bro.
the NXT fucking battleground tomorrow. And in my personal opinion, a lot of word has been going around town talking about possible debuts tomorrow at Battleground.
Nice.
Oh shit.
I'm
I don't know if
liking
you guys,
that.
if you guys are familiar with the tag group OTM.
Oh, let's bring them back.
So
OTM.
in
That's
recent
where we
weeks,
got homegirl. What's her name? Was OTM? She broke up from them. What's her name?
Jada Parker. I think,
oh
right?
yeah, Jada Parker. Yeah.
But in recent weeks, in Anawai, a Samoan, one of the family members has been affiliated with them. Lance Anawai, who's been
nice
on the Indies, and he was on a Monday Night Raw. He got squashed by, I think, maybe Braun Strowman. Anyways, words going around that him, Hikuleo, the Tongan's younger brother, is also making rounds. Not to mention one of the staples of TNA, who's now a free agent, quite possibly might make his debut in NXT, and that's Ace Austin. He was a part of Bullet Club. He was a tag team partner with Chris Bay, a part of ABC. Ace Austin, if you guys haven't seen him, he's one of the great, one of the greater. How can I put into cruiserweights? One of the greater cruiserweights, lightweight guys who's been on the market as of recent. I think, if Ace Austin does make his debut in NXT, it'll be great. We'll just see what happens. The one thing that I do want to see with the TNA Championship, it's interesting, right? Because you have Joe Hendry who's wrestling Trick Williams. Well, what if it's possible that Trick Williams wins the TNA Championship? What do you guys think? What direction can we go with Trick, a former NXT champion, winning the NXT title? Winning the TNA title? Where do we go with that?
I mean, Oos, if we're really talking about that possibility, it just makes this whole podcast worth it, man, because I really wasn't thinking of anything like really worth it, like something that was really gonna happen. But man, even you just talking about that just made me think of my perception of all that's happening right now. Man, that would be fucking awesome, bro. Like it would literally bring me up to back up to code. Like, man, no wonder he went heel, because Trick Williams is about to do some shit and take over TNA.
Yeah.
That would be fucking dope. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. It's just like, it's typical bullshit. It happens, bro. I'm on there, bro. I'm gonna be talking about it. Let's talk about it. We about to go live on that shit. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just like, I'm like, right now that you just said that, Oos, it better happen, bro.
It better happen. That'll be crazy, because
it would be badass, man. Having a reason to fucking be pumped up for something new. Like, I'm just tired of all this old shit. Like, of course you're gonna retain your title. You're in that other company. You know what I mean? Let's see it happen.
Hell yeah,
sure. Let's get it. Let's make it happen, man. I'm with it.
That's
I'm with
what
it,
saying,
man.
bro. Like that would be so fucking badass, man. If I see Trick Williams, bro, with that TNA will oh my god. And all it takes that one knee, bro. One knee to your dome. I'm looking for that. I'm looking for that. Whoop that trick. Get him.
Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Yeah.
Backing down to an average Joe. I ain't never backing down to an average Joe. I ain't never backing down. Joe, we don't level you get. I feel such a rule better, my shoes better. If you knew better, you do better. What? My rap better, my legs better. You get buried, I mean, whatever you play for.
Honestly, though, hey,
I ain't never backing down to an average Joe. I ain't never backing down to an average Joe. I ain't never backing down to an average Joe. I ain't never backing down to an average Joe. Showing up, boy, I ain't saying that. I'ma take the gold and send you back to TNA.
Back to
TNA. Turn around, I'll burn you down and put you in the ass. What? Got fans cause you look just like them. got style, cause boy, you keep fighting.
Yeah.
Trying to out this trick, keep writing.
Hold on, pause
Trick
that
it,
shit
hit
real
you
quick.
quick,
Pause
hit you
that
fast.
shit. Trick Williams fucking sucks at rapping. I would take. I personally find more entertainment in R-Truth spitting that fucking people.
See,
What's up? You know what I
yeah, I
mean?
don't want my real opinion on hip hop, man, because I can go all the way in.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry. You know
that
what?
was
Like
definitely weak as fuck, man. But
it was weak,
I
man.
like the direction, bro. That's what I'm
If
speaking
I
on
could
the
get K
direction.
Quick and Road
It's cool for
Dogg,
wrestling. It's cool for a lot of events.
it's
but
cool
Yeah,
like,
for
I mean,
wrestling,
like
but
just something
yeah,
new. Like that's how I said, like some Waka type shit.
yeah,
I wasn't a big fan
Walker
of.
is crazy, man.
I wasn't a
Not
big fan of
all
Walker
hip
like that
hop.
either. I'm gonna keep it
Yeah, that's what
honest.
I'm saying. Like that's what it seemed like. You know what I mean? Like
Word. Oh shit, I'm on the
only a couple people like that Waka type shit, but that's what it seemed
Word.
like. It was like a little Waka type
When it comes
shit.
to this rap thing, man, I'm all about good production, good actual lyrics. The simplifying hip hop shit to make it the ride a trap beat. That's not my thing. You know what I mean? I'm into them gritty,
Word is bond. Yep.
hard
Yes,
beats. You know what I
sir.
mean? Soulful beats. Like
Oh,
Word
for
is.
sure.
guys can actually rap. You know what I mean? So I don't want to
Yeah.
sound like I'm a hater to none of this new shit that's been going on in the last
No, you're doing your thing,
2
but
years. But
with Trick Williams, that's a different thing.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like I just want to keep it clear. Like a lot of people that think that people that like hip hop, like anything hip hop. Like no, I don't like anything hip hop. I like real hip hop. I like
yeah,
real
of
lyrics,
course,
real MCing,
100%.
real production, real good curating projects, curating songs and things of that nature. That's simplifying. That's to make some that vibe music, just to make some shit sound good with no kind of heart into the shit. I'm not a fan of that. That shit is corny. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
yeah, most definitely,
Put
man.
your heart and
Most
soul into
definitely.
this shit, man. Rap some shit, man.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it,
Make,
you got
make
you gotta do it the right way for
do it the
sure.
right way. That's it. That's all. Word. But shout out to the cast. At least hip hop is in wrestling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Word. Then you go tap into the cast. There's a lot of MCs out here that's representing wrestling that's not getting no love, man.
Shout out to
Sports
San
wrestling.
Marsh, man. Thanks for joining up to the podcast, man. We're doing it on
Shout
the
out.
live
Shout out.
stream for
Dan Mars.
one
Peace.
more
Peace,
again.
dude.
Yeah, we gotta do it one more again on that. Oh yeah.
So you know, that's all I got.
Yeah, same here. Big shout outs to Ooze Juice.
It was
And
juice.
big shout outs to the one and only, you know,
DJ
10
Webb.
Triumph,
Yeah.
DJ Webb on that.
Shout out to y'all too.
JSCO Main, we back up
Hey,
back
Esco,
on
man,
it.
you in the building, baby. You run the ship, man.
Hey, we
You
have
run the ship.
you know, I got to, man. You know what I
You know what
mean?
I mean? You run the ship, homie. You definitely always shout out to you, man. Because if it wasn't for you, this whole shit wouldn't be running, homie. You already
Oh
know.
yeah. Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
hey, just like you and Oos say it all, man, and just like you always say it, man. Word is bond, man. We gotta
Word is
keep
bond.
that. We gotta keep
Word.
that. And I'm just saying, the next episode is gonna be great. And I'm telling you, bro, like we got to keep on with the themes. We got to keep it rolling. We got to keep everything on tap, bro. Just like you've been saying. But
Word.
this is the only way it's gonna work, my brother. You got to keep doing what you're doing, and we got to keep
I'm
tapping
always
in.
going to keep doing what I'm doing, man.
I'm
I'm
telling you,
locked.
man.
I'm locked in now. So now
Hey,
I
I'm
already
locked
know.
and loaded as
You know what I
well.
mean?
I'm
So
locked
I
and
already know how we moving. You know what I mean? And that's how I'm going to show that. And I'm always going to keep the same energy because I'm Trav. I'm a natural force on this earth. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
gonna
So
happen,
it's like,
man.
word.
Especially like we can't get it done on the weekends. I'm just telling you right now, folks. We have, and that's why we have. That's why I created um this live stream right here is which is Livewire. It's just like, you know, we're gonna do the EPs and all that, but at the same time, we're gonna keep it real. We're gonna tap into you and tap into everything. Like we're gonna talk about everything. You know, it's
Word.
not gonna be like one dimensional. It's gonna be everything, bro. Like we're gonna
Yeah,
talk about
family.
everything. We're gonna talk about sports. We're gonna talk about music. We're gonna talk about everything, bro.
Word.
And we're locked in on that. And I'm passionate about that. I've always been.
Let's get it.
So I'm glad to have this group with me,
Me too.
and that's
Most
what's pushing
definitely.
me. You know what I mean? This like you're the one that's part of that shit. So for sure, man. But
Let's make
shout
it happen.
out, shout out to Ooze Juice,
Shout out to Oos Juice. Shout out to the DJ Web.
DJ Webb, bro.
Word
We're gonna
up.
keep doing this. What we're doing right now. So man, y'all have a great one. We're doing
Keep locking
this.
in with us, man.
All right.
Tap in with us. Subscribe.